Hey, thanks for watching 4Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and this is just a short video about some recent grabs out of the bargain boxes. Two out of the bargain boxes. Now, some of you are going to look at this. If you're familiar with my past videos, you're going to go, what the heck, more of those? Yes, I got 2 more copies of Savage Dragon number 3 from 1992, tail end of 1992, for $1. Why? For those of you who don't know, this issue contains the first ever published artwork by one of the most popular variant cover artists today, and that is J. Scott Campbell. You have a fan sketch of Savage Dragon on the letters page by J. Scott Campbell, 1992. December of 1992 to be exact, publication date anyway. And so that's why. Now, please understand, a little bit of speculation is fun. And if I have to drop $1 on this issue every once in a while, I'll do it. Because, folks, there are some rabid J. Scott Campbell fans out there. What would happen to a book that someone found out had just a single panel of unpublished or previously unknown Jack Kirby art out there? Well, people would go nuts. They would go nuts trying to find that book. It's the same thing. Okay, so, and I'm sure there's some of you out there going, no, come on, Mark, you're getting kind of silly about it. Hey, remember, I'm an old comics curmudgeon, but I like some fun too. I like to speculate a little bit, and even if it was just, I think I've got 8 or 10 copies of this book now, so even if at $5 a pop, you know, I've made quite a bit of money because I've never spent more than a couple of dollars on any issue. One issue I spent actual back issue price on. The rest have been all dollar books. Okay, so I'm a fanboy, I guess, to an extent. All right. This next one is a new comic. I took it off the rack. It's only about a month old. I think it came out in January. This is Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 1. It is the Dan Jurgens costume design edition, okay, or Dan design edition, I guess, or design variant, whatever you call those. I'm not big on buying new variants these days. Some I do, but I don't. As you know, I don't try to go out there and buy all of them. This one, though, has a great story behind the cover. First of all, this is a flashback series. This is Untold Tales of Ben Reilly. You know, when he took over the Spider-Man, took the Spider-Man suit, took over the job of Spider-Man, and Dan Jurgens told the story for publication of this book that back in 1995. They were coming up with a redesign of the costume for Sensational Spider-Man when Ben Reilly was taking it over. And he and Mark Bagley both took a swing at the costume. And his words, Mark Bagley's classic version of the costume won out, as it should. Now, that Dan Jurgens has always been a stand-up, classy guy. I've known that for a long time, just from things I've heard about him and read about him and interviews with him. So that was just really cool. But this design hasn't seen the light of day, as far as I know, since 1995. I mean, when he said himself that when they picked Mark Bagley's design, or Bagley's design, that he'd forgotten about it. He'd shoved it into a file somewhere and forgotten about it. And he thinks it's very cool that they brought it out or they asked for it to put on the variant cover. This is the 1 in 10 variant of Ben Reilly Spider-Man number 1. So just a very cool book with some neat history attached to it. Okay, and as difficult as it is for me to believe, almost 30 years ago history. Okay, I can remember 1995, and here we are, 2022. So what would that be? 27 years later. So anyway, wild stuff there. But anyway, a very cool cover and really neat little blurbs on there about the costume and the ideas for the costume. Just very cool. So anyway, just wanted to show those to you. Maybe this book still sits on the shelf of your LCS. And it's not too late for you to nab it. It's a really cool story. I always liked Dan Jurgens as well, but it's a very cool story, and so just thought I'd share it with you. A little Savage Dragon with a little J. Scott Campbell action, and I do mean a little J. Scott Campbell action, and then the Ben Reilly Spider-Man variant story. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share those with you because I thought they were kind of cool, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.